Yeah. KnifeDope. More dope. Come and get your fix. What's up, fuckers? Your boy's back with a fresh batch of dope. KnifeDope. That's right, people. The hits don't stop. This is package 2 today from Mail Call Monday. And this one has got me really excited. So much so that I started cutting open the package and then quickly realized I got to get the camera rolling. Got to give you my genuine reaction. You know? Hard work. All for you fuckers. Doing it for the culture. Today's unboxing knife is a legend. All in itself. This is the Hinderer Eclipse with some mods done by BGM Knives. Shout out to you, John. Had this beautiful hollow grind put on it. Finger choil added. Flipper delete. This one is a mainstay in the collection. First Hinderer I had ever held or gotten. And I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. But the cutting already took place, so you won't see no cutting going on with this one. But I might use it as a comparison. This one is coming in from Quiet Carry. This is a first for me. I've never purchased any Quiet Carry knives, and I've had a couple on the channel. One of them was one that I really wasn't a fan of. I don't even remember the name of it. Then I had the OG Drift, which was okay. I like the concept of a knife that's impervious to the elements. But as far as overall experience with it, it was okay. But what we have here, we're about to find out. But first, if you do enjoy the content, I'd ask that you would share, like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe, goddammit. It does help the channel. It does trick that algorithm. And it does help your boy to go viral. Okay, enough of that. Right out the gate, they trying to win me over. I'm a sticker hoe. So we can see we have the Quiet Carry Q. And then we got the Quiet Carry word itself. Let's put that up there for right now. And you can never have enough soldier rags. Premium soldier rags. Now, Quiet Carry knives, you can only get them from their website. As far as I know, you can't find them anywhere else unless you're buying on the secondary market. But nonetheless, that's where I got this from, quietcarry.com. Let's get into it. This is a new version of the Drift. This is your little warranty card that comes in there. Oh yes, look at this. Now this one was the first version they released. This was a sneak release. It dropped sometime last week, unannounced. If you knew, you knew. Shout out to JD for EDC. He's the one who gave up this information as far as the sneak release. He sent out a text in the YouTube pass around group, and I snagged it. I jumped on it immediately. This, when I saw this, I knew I wanted to give it a shot for a couple of different reasons, and we'll go over that. But you can see here the version I chose was the blue G10. And it does have a titanium lock side. Let's deploy the knife. Woo! D10 is dialed the fuck in. God damn. I'm loving this already. Look at this beast. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's go over some specs and then we'll talk more about it. This is the Drift LC. This came in at $295. However, after purchasing the knife, they didn't give you an option. The cheapest shipping you could get was about 14 bucks. So checkout came in at $309. I think there was a little bit of fuckery going on with that, but I digress. Overall length on this one is 7.79 inches, so definitely a full-size knife. We've got a handle length coming in at 4.49 inches. Our blade length is 3.4 inches. Blade stock is 11 thousandths. We're rocking LC200N, otherwise known as Z-Finet. Drop point blade with a nice stonewash finish. Nice flat grind. Look at this action right out the box. Holy shit. Yeah, and the reason for that is unlike its counterpart, the original, this one is coming with actual bearings. It's using ceramic polyethylene bearings. Also, we have LC200N on our liners. Normally, I'm not a fan of knives that give you two different scales. This is probably the first time I've ever purchased a knife like that. And I wasn't sure how I was going to quite feel about it. But now that it's in hand, this G10 is on another level. Very, very high quality. You see there's actually several layers in there. You can see many different layers. Quite a bit of texture on it. Another feature that I'm loving is the minimal billboarding. We have just a quiet carry, very small up there towards the spine of the blade. And then we've got the blade steel in the back. I dig that. Tons of room for our disengagement on that lock bar. Detent, once again, is dialed the fuck in. We've got a nice folded over milled titanium pocket clip that is right hand tip up carry. Also have some nice knurling milling going on here on the lock side. I don't know if the camera's going to show it, but we also have some nice diagonal milling lines going also down the lock side scale. They did go ahead and give us that lock bar relief on the inside of the lock bar, but then they went ahead and did it on the outside also. That's kind of weird. They do have those 4 dots. That's kind of their symbol. And wait a second. And it appears they do have a hidden lanyard hole, rather a lanyard, yeah. So you gotta slide it in through the back, but it's not exposed on the front, which I dig. Not that I'd ever consider putting a goddamn lanyard on any knife. No, don't care how big or small it is. Ergonomically speaking, you know, one thing that I was also kind of worried about on the original Drift, you have that finger choil, which does allow you to choke up. They took that away with this version. A lot of people were comparing this to the 9. I had a chance to experience the 9, and I will tell you out the gate, this one feels better in the hand. So yeah, this is one of the what they call it, their ocean environment knives. Totally impervious to the elements. In theory, you should be able to throw this in the ocean and come back a year later, and it should still be the same, rust proof. They did go ahead and go with marine grade hardware. And like I mentioned, those liners are LC200N. Yeah, this is a winner, man. Definitely digging this one. I'm assuming that that back spacer is also G10, it looks like. Let's put up some knives for some size comparisons, shall we? Let's see what we're gonna go out with. Keeping that same corrosion resistant theme going, we're gonna start out with the legendary Spyderco Native 5 Salt Series and Magna Cum Laude. So we can see there that the Drift LC is definitely bigger than that. Next up, my only other knife that is an LC200N, also legendary, and that would be the Spyderco Spidey Chef. So the Drift is once again bigger than both of those. So yeah, definitely digging the size of this Drift. Let's put up a couple more, shall we? Let's put up another American classic, which is going to be Spyderco Para 3 lightweight rendition in S90V. Quite a bit smaller than that Drift. Keeping those same goddamn American vibes. You've seen her, you know her name. McNeese PM Mac 2 3.5 rendition. Definitely Drift is still bigger than that. Let's do 2 more. God damn it, 2 more. How about another big ass knife, which is going to be the Hinderer Eclipse. And last but certainly not least, what would be a comparison video without the legendary Spyderco PM2? So we can see that the Drift is actually smaller than the Eclipse and smaller than the PM2. The PM2, for the most part, is a little bit outside my sweet spot. So this Drift is right in there, coming in at 7.79. Yeah, people, this is a winner. I will co-sign this one for sure. Fit and finish is is where I need it to be. I think it does justify the price. I know some people were mentioning that they were a little bit, I guess, confused as why Quiet Carry went with the LC200N when they did go with the Van X on the original version. Buddy of mine, in talking, he felt that maybe they were doing this to try to bring the price down some. I think the original Drift in full tide comes about $330, I believe. So you save 30 bucks basically by them throwing this G10 scale and changing the steel. But I also remember that the original Drift was smaller than this. So I don't know. Hands down though, I'm liking this one better than the original one. For the main reason is the thumb hole, or rather, yeah, our thumb holes versus the thumb studs. And also because of those goddamn bearings. I enjoy a washer knife, but I prefer a bearing knife, unless of course you're trying to get some, unless you're trying to use it more for work. But that being said, nonetheless, I'm happy. Let me know what you fuckers think in the comments. Are you getting this new Drift LC? Have you ordered it? Tell me all about it. Love you, mean it. Until the next time, cut something, cut someone, just don't cut yourself. Stay dangerous, fuckers.